let's talk about building your customer base for a minute. The best way to build your customer base is to focus on people that you know. Make a list of the people that you know. Who do you know from school that your kids attend? Who do you know at work? Who are your neighbors and your friends? What about your family? What about the person who cuts your hair? So think about all of those people that you normally associate with, and that's going to be the people you're going to want to share your catalogs with. A lot of times people have the idea that they're going to take catalogs and drop them at different places, maybe a doctor's office or somewhere that they have no way to get a hold of those people again. And that's not really as productive as talking to somebody that you know. And the reason why is because when you drop off a catalog somewhere and you have no way to get back with that person and talk to them, then you have no way to get that order again. Usually what happens is people will look through the catalog, they'll see something they really like and they'll circle it or they'll dog-ear it and they'll say, wow, I'm going to get this. But then they set the catalog aside and they get busy and they forget to call you. And that's why it's important to have a phone number and a name so that you can call them and say, hey, what is it that you saw in the catalog you'd like to order? That's also a good reason why it's important to make reminder phone calls. When you are getting ready to place your order a few days before, you're going to want to contact every single person on your customer list, every single person that you gave a catalog to make sure that they have the opportunity to order and that they didn't forget and that they are reminded about what it is they'd like to get. Another thing that's really important when you're building your customer base is to ask for referrals. You know, of all of our really successful reps, what we found is that word of mouth really works, and it's also free. People, once they try Allison's Pantry food, love them so much that they're more than happy to tell their friends, oh, guess what I tried the other day? You've got to try this. And when they share a catalog with their friends, then that helps to build your business. And a great way to encourage people to share a catalog with somebody is to offer an incentive. Maybe you can offer them 5% off their order if they share a catalog, or maybe you'll offer them a prize, something like a brownie mix if they share the catalog. There's lots of ways to encourage them, but mostly just give them an extra catalog or say, hey, share your catalog with somebody and let me know what they'd like to order, because that's going to be the best way to build your business. There's other things to remember that are important when you're building your customer base. Another important thing is to know and use the Allison's Pantry products yourself. You need to, what are your favorite products? What do you like the best? And do you know how to cook the chicken nuggets? Little things like that are going to really help you to deliver good customer service. It's also important to have contests and incentives. There's lots of different contests you can have you can have a $50 order contest. Anybody who orders $50 or more is entered into drawing for a free product, because that gets people to bump their order up just a little bit, and people love to get something for free. It's also important that you talk about Allison's Pantry foods in your regular conversations with people. When you're sitting around the table with your girlfriends and you're talking about what you're going to make for dinner tonight or what you had last night, you can say, oh, I made the best dinner last night. I used the Allison's Pantry Holton steaks and they were delicious. Take Allison's Pantry foods with you to potlucks and parties. When people try the food, they love it so much that they're going to ask you a lot of questions and they're going to want to order.